Hello there once again, Kevin Cosmo here for High Energy Parenting, and today I want to share a lesson on how parents can get their kids to do just about anything you want your kids to do. So, what's the secret? It's going to work for your kids to eat greens, eat more healthy foods. It'll work for your kids to clean up their clothes or put their clothes away, put their toys away, help you clean up around the house, work on their schoolwork or their education stuff. Whatever the discipline, no matter what you want your kids to pick up or learn or do, they're going to do it more easily if you use this technique. The technique is best illustrated with an example. My son and I wanted to work on math things. He wanted to work on his numbers. Particularly, we stumbled upon this when he wanted to work on language, on reading with his mother, but they were having a little feedback, it wasn't as smooth as it could have been, as it should be for someone who wants to read. And so I sat my son down, Dakari is his name, and we talked about why he wanted to read in that particular instance, and more importantly, and this is why the technique works everything else, we talked about what it would take for him to read. For instance, in order to do any of this education work that he wants to do, he wants to get better in numbers, he wants to get better in reading, well, he says he has to have a desire to. He has to want to do it. He has to have a positive attitude amidst even facing challenges. He's still got to come back with a positive attitude. He's got to have practice. He says he's got to practice things. And he's got to have some challenge. He recognized, I asked him, what if we did the same thing over and over again? Would you continue to get better? And he said, no, it's got to be something I've never done before. It's got to be something challenging. So he said it's got to be something a little hard. And so now I've referenced this note that he made. So this is his information. And I said, do you have all the components ready for us to work together? Do you have a desire? Do you have the positive attitude? Are you willing to practice? Are you willing to face a challenge? And he says yes. So now there's no feedback, there's no kickback, there's no ill feelings, there's nothing like that. He knows if he wants to bring it to the table, this is what he needs to do if he wants to work on education stuff. So let's carry this over to another area, eating healthy foods, or putting your clothes away, or putting your toys away. And remember, when you have this conversation with your children, it's got to be genuine. And really, take the time to be genuinely curious, interested in what your kids are going to say in response. I had no clue. It was really delightful to hear him figure out what it takes to build a skill, to get better at something. He wanted to get better at reading. What does it take? What does it take to build a strong body, or to be really active and healthy for a lifetime? Kids want to do that. They want to be able to play. They don't want to be sick. So if you talk about that in a very candid way, what does it take to build a strong body? What if someone wants to become, if your kid's interested in ballet, or if your kid's interested in basketball, pick on their interests, or they want to be an astronaut. What does it take to build a really strong, powerful body that can move gracefully on stage, or can slam a ball into the hoop? You know, what does it take to do that? Or what does it take to fuel the brain so that you can become an astronaut, or become a physicist, or become a doctor? And have that conversation, and your kids will come across greens, healthy eating in there, and then reference that. Reference what they said. You say, oh, so the dinner tables, you're feeling some feedback at the dinner table. You can sense that the child isn't all about it at this point. What did you say? What did you say was necessary to build a really strong body? I forgot. Was it? It was dirt, wasn't it? We need to eat dirt. Play around with them. Let them rediscover their answer. Let them re-own it. And the more they keep referencing it, at a certain point, it no longer becomes necessary. So that's the technique. It's very simple. Let the other people in your life feel like they own the reasons for doing what they want to do in their world. I mean, this technique works the same with adults as well. Perhaps you've seen that video where I went into McDonald's and I started asking people, and I didn't want to put my reasons on top of them. I said, do you consider this health food? And then they gave me their reasons. No, this isn't health food. I wouldn't call this health food, da 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 da. And then the next question, after they've given me their reasons why it's not health food, I said, then why would we want to give it to kids? So you can get people trapped, essentially, in their own reasons, in their own understanding of things, and you can do that very easily with children. You can say, as we did here, what does it take? Now he knows this is what he said, so now all I have to do is reference, what did you say? What did you say works in this situation? What did you say works best for you? What did you say you like the most here? I'm using his words. I don't have to keep saying, come on, I told you to do this is best for you. No, he says, what did you say was best for you? What did you say you liked the most? Let your kids own that. I hope this tip helps you. Let me know in the comments below what other videos you want me to make or comments or questions you have about this particular video. I hope it helps. Love serving you. Live high. If you saw how much I struggle with the close on these things sometimes. Until the next video, live joyously, parent passionately. I'll see you around. Thanks for watching and hanging out with our family. Visit highenergyparenting.com for a bunch of free recipes, and subscribe here for more videos and tips on living a high-energy parenting life.